You've spent years growing into your style, and then one haircut walks in and quietly undoes all of it. If your pixie cut is not doing what you hoped, if something feels off every single morning, this video is going to change that for you today. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are fixing 4 pixie cut mistakes that age women over 60. And by part 3, you will want to pause this video and call your stylist immediately. We are covering length, texture, fringe, and the one finishing detail most women skip entirely. And the very first mistake? It is sitting on the heads of 9 out of 10 women right now. Let us go. Part 1. Mistake 1. Cutting too short on the sides. You sit down in that salon chair feeling hopeful. You show your stylist a photo, something chic, something modern. And somehow you walk out feeling like something went wrong. If your pixie cut has ever made you look in the mirror and feel older instead of younger, this is the mistake. Cutting the sides too short is the single most aging thing a pixie cut can do to a woman over 60. Here is why it ages you. When the sides are clipped down too close, your face loses its natural framing. Every feature that time has softened, your jawline, your temples, your cheekbones, gets exposed all at once. There is no softness left to balance the face. Honestly, the most flattering pixie for your bone structure is not the shortest one. It is the softest one. What you want your stylist to do is leave at least 2 inches of length on the sides and use point cutting to create softness rather than blunt lines. That extra length sits gently around the ear and creates a whisper of fullness that frames your face beautifully. This one change alone, just a little more length on the sides, can take years off your face. That is it. If you have been asking for a pixie and walking out disappointed, swap the buzz on the sides for a tapered fade that keeps shape without stripping away your softness. The difference between those 2 requests is the difference between harsh and graceful. Ask your stylist specifically for a soft taper, not a clipper cut, on the sides. Your natural elegance deserves a cut that meets it halfway. Keep your sides trimmed every 4 to 5 weeks, not to go shorter, but to maintain that soft taper before it grows out unevenly and loses its shape. This maintenance tip alone will save you from the awkward in-between phase that makes women give up on pixie cuts entirely. And speaking of giving up, part 2 covers the one length mistake at the top that is adding years to your face every single day, and most women have no idea it is happening. Part 2. Mistake 2. Flat, lifeless volume on top. Have you ever noticed that some women wear a pixie cut and look effortlessly chic, and others wear almost the exact same cut and somehow look heavier in the face? The difference is almost never the cut itself. It is what is happening, or not happening, on the top. Flat volume on top is doing more damage than you realize. Here is why it ages you. When the crown of your pixie lies flat, it compresses your entire silhouette. Your face appears wider and heavier because there is nothing drawing the eye upward. After 60, when your hair naturally loses some of its density, this becomes even more pronounced. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what I had changed, because once I fixed it, everything shifted. What you want instead is interior layering at the crown. Your stylist removes weight from underneath, so the top layer lifts naturally without looking stiff or artificial. Ask specifically for graduated layers at the crown, not a simple thinning cut. Graduated layers lift. Thinning cuts flatten. Those are not the same thing. Get it right. If your stylist has been giving you a uniform length all over the top, swap that for a crown-specific layering technique, where the top section is cut slightly longer than the base. Around a ½ inch of variation is all it takes. That small difference in length is what creates the natural lift that makes your face read as more refined on camera and in person. You also want to finish your styling with a light volumizing mousse applied at the roots before you blow dry. Then lift the crown section with a round brush. That combination of cut plus product plus technique is what separates a pixie that empowers you from one that simply covers your head. Maintain your crown layers every 6 to 7 weeks. This is the section that grows out fastest and falls flat soonest. Coming up next in part 3, the fringe mistake that is the most common of all 4, and the one your own mirror has probably been trying to tell you about for months. Part 3, Mistake 3. ignoring the fringe entirely. Bold statement incoming. The decision of whether or not to have fringe with your pixie cut is the single most important styling decision a woman over 60 can make. Not the length, not the color, the fringe. Because when you ignore it, you leave the front of your face completely unframed. And that is where time shows first. Here is why ignoring fringe ages you. Without something at the front of your pixie cut, your forehead becomes the first thing anyone sees. After 60, the forehead and the brow area are often where expression lines are most visible. Leaving that area completely open without any soft framing is the styling equivalent of turning up a spotlight on the one area you least want highlighted. There is one fringe technique that changes everything about how your face reads. And your colorist does not even need to be involved. It is called curtain fringe, and it takes your stylist exactly one extra 10-minute appointment to create. Curtain fringe for a pixie cut sits just at or slightly above the brow line and parts softly in the middle. It does not need to be thick. In fact, the wispier the better for women over 60. Wispy curtain fringe softens the forehead, frames those beautiful eyes, and creates a gentle movement at the front of your face that a blunt fringe simply cannot give you. If you have been skipping fringe altogether, swap that choice for a soft wispy curtain fringe, kept just at brow level, not longer, not shorter, and watch how completely different your face looks in photographs. This is everything. Ask your stylist to razor the ends of your fringe to remove any blunt weight at the tips. Razored ends create that soft feathered finish that frames your face without adding visual bulk. Trim your fringe every 3 to 4 weeks to keep it exactly at brow level. 1 extra centimeter of length, and it starts to drag the eye downward instead of lifting it. What comes next in part 4 is the finishing detail that most women skip entirely. And it is the reason some pixie cuts look polished and put together while others look like they just happened. Part 4, Mistake 4. Skipping the neckline finish. You spent time getting the top right. You thought about your fringe. And then you walked out of the salon and completely forgot about the back. Here is the truth about your neckline. It is doing more for your overall look than you have ever given it credit for. And if your stylist is not talking to you about it, this mistake is silently undoing everything else. A neglected neckline ages you in the most quiet and invisible way possible. Here is why it matters. A clean, defined neckline frames the back of your head the way fringe frames the front. When it is overgrown, fuzzy, or undefined, the entire pixie cut loses its precision. It starts to look like a cut that simply grew out rather than a style that was intentionally crafted. Honestly, the neckline is the detail I wish someone had pointed out to me far earlier, because fixing it took 5 minutes and changed how every single outfit looked from behind. What you want is a neckline finished in what stylists call a beveled edge. Rather than a harsh straight line cut straight across the nape, a beveled edge follows the natural curve of your neck and tapers the hair gradually down to nothing. It looks intentional from every angle and moves beautifully when you turn your head. If your stylist has been giving you a flat straight neckline, swap that for a beveled taper that curves softly into the natural hairline. The difference from behind is immediate and unmistakable. Your natural elegance deserves a finish that is just as considered as the front of your cut. Keep your neckline touched up every 3 weeks. This area grows faster than the rest of your cut, and is the first place the polish disappears. Many salons will offer a quick neckline tidy between full appointments at no extra cost. Ask your stylist directly, because your entire silhouette reads differently when the back is finished properly. This detail is the difference between a pixie cut that looks like it was meant for you, and one that looks like it was simply assigned to you. You now have all 4 of the pieces, and in the outro, I am going to tell you exactly where to start. You just learned 4 pixie cut mistakes that most women spend years making without knowing why they're cut. Never quite feels right. Sides too short, flat volume on top, no fringe, and a forgotten neckline. 4 things for fixes. Boom! Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now your haircut is finally going to show it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 4 mistakes was your stylist making without telling you? I read every single one. Next time, we are tackling the one color mistake that silently adds a decade to your appearance. No matter how good your cut is. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.